pues ja estem aquí de nou, després de les festes i les vacances de Nadal i Cap d'Any. Ja tornem de nou aquí en el The Witcher 3. Ja tenia ganes, la veritat, tenia ganes. Bueno, anem a continuar per on ho vam deixar. L'última vegada ho vam deixar aquí, que vam fer la missió de la herrera esta, que ara és la maestra, i no l'enanín este estafador. Vam fer el contracte d'este del grifo, que connectava en esta, per poder fer l'armadura i poder demostrar que era una maestra herrera. I ara ja anem a la missió principal. Toca agafar a Uma, que és la clau per a poder salvar a Ciri. Aunque no se sap qui és este Uma. El que sabem és que hi ha una maldició pel mig i no sabem si és Ciri la que està maleïda i s'ha convertit en esta cosa o és l'acompanyant d'ella. A saber. Necessitem a Uma sí o sí.
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission.
No està.
Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop me.
Si
But that'd
t'atreveixes.
be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Moltes gràcies. A veure, Uma. Cerrado, no jodas. Ah, que tengo que parlar este.
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back, though, won't you?
No.
Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you.
Ai.
Open the door. Now.
Pavila't. Que és pa avui. I aquí està Uma! Preciós, veritat?
Hey, little guy.
Sí.
This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen.
De vuelta a casa. Com mola sardinilla en l'armadura d'Esquelia. Ah, això vol cruspir la rata.
What the? Quit playing around. Let's go. Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Ja veus.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
Lo puto Emir no mos deixa anar la nostra bola. Mos té que tindre controladets i saber tot el que passa. El molt putas.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once!
Chintendeines estos nilfgaardianos.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
No em ficaré xulo, va.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri, well, this man is the key to finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen.
Where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron
Yes, I know my vassals.
who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
And into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
Tan simpàtic com sempre, el cabron.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafael Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv Dorn Eptened Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
Oh no.
Wouldn't count on that happening.
That was no request, it was an order, Geralt. And I advise you well. Do not disobey me.
Bé.
This audience is over. Till the next.
No te la penso portar, cabrón. Si vol vindre ella, ja vindrà. Si no, no.
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretusa called into the Dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it. Unlike some others, I know.
Vaya.
I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt? We can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
Pues vale.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here. Probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
Ciao, pescado.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Kaer Morhen. La casa dels bruixots. De l'escola del llop.
Oh, there, Roach.
S'ha cagado, pero bien
This
cagado.
close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
La veritat que sí, que estiguen tan a prop de la fortalesa i no els hagin liquidat.
Well, look for the wind, Louis. Been away quite a while.
Ves a mir. Que crac.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forked tail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this...
Ahí ho tens, com un
Now,
Pokémon,
calm down.
repetint el seu nom.
Jennifer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
Lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
S'ha ficat a donar ordres. Tu aquí, ella allà. I tu a reparar el mur.
Yen's here already?
M'abandona.
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... Well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see. Jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. And she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
Pobra cama.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she...
Ahí está el problema. Tris.
Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture. So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what she plans to do with it, despite our asking.
She's up to something.
Glad you noticed.
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
Sardinilla, què fas? Però què fas, Sardinilla? Baixa d'allí. Ahí. Així que estigues fent flexions, saps? Ai, com a casa a ningú lloc. Hi ha algú per aquí. Ah, pues sí. Aunque no es gran cosa.
Handwriting looks familiar. Baron Razad. He was working on a sword here for years, and not just any sword, judging by his notes. Torhern. Ought to talk to Vesemir. Berengar consulted him. Vesemir might remember how far he got.
Una espasa, eh? A veure si trobem el llit que ha tirat Yennefer. Ei, bones Drixor barra Pau. Que contes. On està el llit que ha tirat esta tia? De què està per aquí? Si no recordo molt. A veure quan fas directe, eh? Que ara que tinc el Prime me puedo suscribir, eh? Y gratis. No estava per aquí el llit este, loco? O, no, o és que estic segur? Aquí no està. What the fuck? Potser està més amunt. Surt tot doblat? El què surt doblat? Qué raro que no estiga per aquí. Juraria que era per aquí, que estava el llit este Warrindongo. Raro. Bé, és igual, continuem. Ja ho miraré després, això. Ah, és que igual és aquí, saps? Jo estava buscant per fora. No te loot. Pues vaya. Pues vaya, mira que bien. Què és això? Ah, vale. Havia aparegut una altra cosa. Ah, mira, aquí està el llit. Puta Jennifer, l'ha tirat d'allà els collons. Aquí hi ha algo.
Triss's earring. Good thing I found it.
Tómalo.
Get it back to Triss.
El puto Lambert. Lambert, Eskel l'ha marxat fora, no? A pel coliendido este. O que no hi ha cofres per aquí. Un altre cofre.
Long, lonely winters breed some pretty strange ideas.
¿Qué te contes, Lambert?
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Podría ser Siri.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri?
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Puto capullo.
Irritating, you mean?
Thought you liked people with bitchy streaks.
So long as they're women.
Then you found the best of them. Enough about that. The Circle of Elements awaits.
Puto Lambert. No te pels a la llengua, el cabron.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
Let's go.
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate Vola's breach? Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Como imitaba a Vesemir el cabrón.
Didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Oops.
Been thinking. You gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in, then scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
Y ahí está.
That makes sense.
Ahí sí pesquen los bruixots. Tiren bombes al llac i lo que surti bé.
Looks like rain.
Què és això? Sèrio, arpies? Vinga, Lambert, has de ser més ràpid.
Well, color me impressed. How'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zerrikania.
Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Però bueno, puto Lambert, tu no has fet gran cosa, eh? Les arpies, va ser una merda d'arpies. T'has quedat allí en plan... Sí, allí hi ha una arpia, i allí hi ha una altra... Ja ho aixerà i ja li pegarà al meu amic Geralt. Puto Lambert.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Mm-hmm. Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
No sé cauen molt bé.
Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
Putos sumergidos. Cabrón.
Water hag.
¿Una bruja del agua?
Last thing we need.
Oh, asquerosa.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Això no es cauen bé.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
Because it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Vale, mandona. Parece Jennifer.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose. The fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Lambert, Lambert, what a prick. Not bad. Ay, m'encanten.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs.
Capullo.
Right, almost there. Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside.
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step softly or you'll wake old Speartip?
Es más quisquilloso que Yen, diu.
Sheesh, you're pricklier than Yen.
Ugh, don't fall in love with me. Let's go.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
Òbviament és una trampa, perquè això són il·lusions de les bruixes estes, o de les... no, de les bruixes no, de les... com se diu? De les boires, que creen il·lusions. Geralt ho sap, i Lambert també, el que passa és que té... deberíamos ir por si acaso, però no val la pena, no hi ha res interessant.
You're probably right. Let's go, straight to the cave.
Finally, something reasonable.
Ai, aquí no hi ha crios ni hi ha res. Està totalment deshabitat. Només estan residint els bruixots aquí, ja està. Atraviesa la cueva. Si no te la pegues, millor, Què és això? Un cofre? Pots agafar. Aquí. Una runa. Podria haver sigut molt millor.
Bones. Pulverized.
Old spear tip's never been kind to guests.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready?
M'encanta com imita.
You fat fuck.
M'encanta com imita a Vesemir, el puto Lambert.
2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Wall looks a little shaky. Art, maybe?
And a wake old spear tip?
What? You afraid?
No, I just think before I act.
Per aquí se pot anar. Sense tindré que fer ruïdo per trencar les roques estes.
Mind not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
Per aquí.
Bones. Bones.
Something fell in my eye.
Pulverized.
Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha. Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice. Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
Lambert li té moltes ganes. Si se desperta el rebentarem, això està clar. Jo vaig inspeccionar per aquí. Ni tan mal, Ni tan mal. Tu dormidet, Ui! Se m'havia caigut, perdona. No li he fet mal, no foties. Vale. Quieto, fiera. Això Lambert, tanqueja. Tio. Ah, t'he congelat, Easi.
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin, right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
Se'l va cruspiar en palometes. Vale, no hi ha res més per aquí, loco. Pareix que no. Pareix que no. Este és el cofre que he obert abans. Pues nah. Fotem el camp d'aquí.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen. What? What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
Good.
Just came out that way. Come on.
El cabrón se refereix al tràiler este que... És que això és el tràiler del The Witcher 3, que surt allí uns tios de Velen que volen matar una, la volen ahorcar, i passen ells, Geralt i Vesemir. I això que Geralt no... Pues, òbviament no pot deixar passar això, no pot deixar que la matiguen. I surt i la defensa, saps? I se carreguen aquells tios. I a l'últim li fa... ¿Qué estás haciendo? I ell fa... Killing monsters. Per això li diu Lambert, segur que li ha dit Vesemir.
Place of power, it's gotta be.
Lugar de poder. Espera.
See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Mm-hmm. Never known a troll to do that.
Mos han vist los trolletes i s'han pirat? Que tenen temor? Això és estrany en ells, ja que sempre els agrada repartir hòsties. I més si entrem al seu territori. Veuràs.
Witches is to walk no more. The stops? This mountain, Trolley Mountain.
Trolley Mountains?
Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Pues vale.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Witches is thing one say, thing two do, thing three do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
Toma, Pedrolo.
Mm-hmm. They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
Eres imbècil. Eres imbècil, cabrón. Se tenia que fer el puto xulo davant dels trolls. No em podia deixar parlar a mi. Puto Lambert com la lia. A veure, calmem-nos un poc.
Rocks throws. News goes no far more. Witches, understand it?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, what we trolls come no to Witchersea Castle. Locks lots there. Let him rock.
Enjoying this little chat, cause it's not getting us anywhere.
Deixa'm parlar a mi, que ja l'has liat abans, cabron. Que no vull matar els troletes, pobres. Que me cauen bé.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar.
Ahí està.
We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witchersea strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witchersea monster kills trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face, mate.
És que són adorables.
We do go this. You sharp back clubs leave here.
Porres afilades.
Use pass. No agrees. We smash.
Vale, va.
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want them know. Thick metal. Mouth sting.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
Lambert. What a prick.
I think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters.
They threw stones at us.
Que els vas provocar, puto.
Whine about it to Eskel later.
Just a few steps more, and we're there.
Ooh, that's some serious panting. Out of breath, out of shape. Well, we made it.
No
Quines vistes hi ha
denying
aquí?
that. Damn. Beautiful view.
La veritat que sí. Kaer Morhen és preciós. Les vistes que hi ha.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest.
Pues vale.
How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
Ah, no volia fer això.
All right. Phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah. Used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
Wow. Truly great story.
Isn't it? Real side splitter, I think.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
Think it's that bad being a Witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some Witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return?
La ley de la sorpresa, ¿no?
Give me the first thing you see
Sí.
when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Va a ser una putada.
I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. Alright. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
Així té més d'un motiu per estar enfadat en Vesemir.
Need to get our swords. Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Witches is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Don't worry. I don't need convincing.
Come on, Geralt, let's go.
Ai, los bons troletes. ¿Debo quedarme? No, gracias.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
Vale, me queda Eskel. Sigo el rastro de Eskel.
Must be Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently.
No està mal.
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal.
I això?
Footprints. And hoofprints. A goat. Interesting. Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while.
Hòstia, que guai. Ah, ja el tinc. No m'he deixat agafar-lo perquè ja el tinc. Quasi segur. Quasi segur. Veus? Ja el tinc.
Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
I on està la seva olor, si es pot saber? No sé, jo seguiré el caminet llevant. Allí detecto algo. Blanquita.
Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
El bon Eskel.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See, your memory's back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher, Wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Cabrón. Considérate afortunado, fa. Estoy tratando de limitarme a acostarme con hechiceras. Qué cabrón. Vale, va, y durarme esta.
Try to limit myself to the sorceresses from now on.
No doubt the most pleasant part. Though I'm not sure it ain't the most dangerous, too.
Pero peligrosísima.
Hear that? Incoming.
Aquí estás, ¿eh? Quieto, fiera. Torna aquí, puto. Pobreta Blanquita, allí se queda.
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Look, foul, overgrown reptiles. Hate it when they do that. Might have saved us some trouble. Let us kill it now.
Then maybe gut itself, run a spit down its throat and out its ass?
Damn straight. Doubt the beast that well-mannered, though. We gotta...
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved his lost night once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Eskel and Scorpion, bound by fate. An enchanting tale.
Mock me all you want. You're just jealous.
La veritat que mola. Un cavall així està molt bé.
She cackled on the fence.
Què diu?
The old hen she cackled, and she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune. Perfect for hiking. My mom sang it to me.
You remember her?
Just that silly song. Nothing else.
Landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. It broke its wing, I think.
Fled to its lair, looks like. Look around.
Good.
Some.
Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
Aquí hay alguna par de brujo. del set de brujo. Òbviament això no. Hola, què tal? Passi-ho bé.
All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
Pues la veritat.
Of course it does. Don't see us lifting the curse without her, though.
We could have gone to Triss for help.
Put it to you this way. If Yen can't help Uma, we can always go to Triss. She won't hold it against us. But if we'd done it the other way around...
There'd be hell to pay.
Exactly. Enough of this talk. Let's go.
A veure, que per aquí té que hi haure el cofre este. Si el trobo. Hauria d'estar per aquí. Mira'l. Si estava al costat. Guantes lobunos. Y aquí... Ni mierdas. Vamos. Damon. Mira, Scorpion y Sardinilla.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Bah, no tens possibilitats de guanyar-me.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Kaer Morhen wins!
Let's go!
Come on.
GG!
Whoa!
Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Yeah.
Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Vale, gràcies.
Since you insist.
Here. Use it wisely.
Ben fet, Sardinilla. Ets l'ama. I això que Scorpion molava. Serà el segon més ràpid, per detrás de Sardinilla.
silver.
No, això no era el que volia fer. Vale.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few. Hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, Edirn, and the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads. Not much left of that world.
Found some of Berengar's notes. From what I made out, he was trying to forge a sword. Torhan. You were helping him.
Advising, at best. Boy never managed to forge the blade, but would never let me at the anvil. Just pestered me with questions. Wanted to do it all by himself, as always. But then the whole plan went to the devil, literally.
What do you mean?
Berengar set out to hunt a chort. The fiend had made its lair in the valley past the keep. Don't know why, but he took all his equipment with him. Maybe thought I'd tinker with his sword while he was gone. You know what he was like. At any rate, the chort turned out to be strong. Too strong. Berengar had to turn tail, and since it's hard to run with 4 stones of kit under your arm, he dropped it all. Came back red with blood. And shame. Hardly said a word, and left soon after, never to return.
I know the rest of the story. How do I get to this Chort's lair?
I knew you'd want to finish this. Easiest way is to take the river downstream, as far as you can go. But be careful. Berengar had his flaws, but he was a damn good fighter. If that Chort's still there, you could be in for a wild ride.
Hold this.
Bones. Ja m'ho imaginava que t'havies anat a sopar. Hòstia, que tinc que parlar més.
Impressive specimen.
A month of tracking, stalking. But I finally dropped the son of a bitch.
Congratulations. Can't help wondering, though. Why'd you keep the corpse? Aim to stuff it? Hang it above the mantle?
Not a bad idea. Gotta finish the autopsy first, though. This one was quicker than most. Quicker and stronger. Want to examine it thoroughly.
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
No thanks. You cut. I'll grab a bite to eat. Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears. And an earring.
Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Fine, let's move on. Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 110 years old.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadows. Could barely see it.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story. Tell you another time.
Open its gut. So, anything interesting?
Bits of undigested food, Few decades worth, looks like. Human hair, a belt buckle, a few coppers, and a gold ring. Want to give it to Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver. Seems like I had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine a Catacan's age based on its tracks. Avoid running across one like this unprepared.
It would, I agree. But later. See you, Eskel.
Ara ve una de les millors batalles del joc per a mi. Encara no. És més endavant. Acabo d'arribar en Uma a Kaer Morhen. Hem de desfer la maldició de Uma. I recorda que hem d'agafar ajuda per a buscar la que te cuento, que penso que era, no? Ah, no, això era després. Això era després. El primer hem de desfer la maldició de Uma.
Can we talk?
What about?
No contar res interessant.
See you later.
Yeah, take care.
No té cofre, l'un. Vaja, però no hi ha res. Sí, després d'això comença la defensa, sí. Això encara me queda, a la batalla esta tan èpica. A veure, algo allí dalt? Interesting? No. Pues ya estaría. Què tardaràs en anar a sopar o què? Suposo que per allí les 11:15 o així. Hi ha alguna interessant aquí baix? Pues no. I antes d'anar-te'n a sopar que havies dit que te sortia tot doblat? A què te referies? Hòstia.
Damn it, you piece of shit!
Uh-oh.
Ja l'has liat, Jennifer.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests, especially dull ones.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
Ja els he ajudat tant un com a l'altre.
Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything, when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me. So, I'd rather keep certain things secret, for the time being.
Pretty tortured logic.
It may seem that way now, but you'll understand in time.
Bueno, si tu ho dius.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Know what? We should end this discussion before I say something I'll regret.
Va.
I'd
Salseo.
love to hear what you have to say.
Is that so? Very well then. Listen, you shagged my friend for upwards of a year. I cannot know what your witch's code says on the matter, but ordinary folk would consider it obscene, base, vile. I try not to think about it. That stupid bed was making it difficult. That's that.
Això no li diré, perquè t'envia a prendre pel sac, però literal. T'envia al puto llac i has de tornar a vindre aquí, saps? Cometí un error, lo siento, diu. Va, no me arrastraré. Va, li cometí un error, va. Anem a ser amables.
That was a mistake.
I'm glad you realize it. A mistake engaged in regularly for more than a year. An apology well after the fact, but I'm glad. Very well. On to more pressing matters. We've a great deal of work to do.
Va.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed
Ya
to get
está
the
fet.
forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve. As you saw, my megascope's acting up. In rather spectacular fashion.
Sí, bàsicament
I'm
explota.
certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
First off, stop pouting. Second, no, it's no secret. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not-so-sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potesta Quisitor.
Potesta Quisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
Puto Geralt. Siempre pensant en l'espasa de carro. Tu, tio, no hi ha res aquí. Que trist. En fi. Vale.
Nothing here. Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Shh. Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Ah, there you are. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
Hey.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
El hombre más feo del mundo.
Can we talk?
Ah, pues digo que sí.
I'm looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, scar on her cheek. Seen her?
Com s'ha alterat.
How can I help you?
Los universales existen como entes reales y perceptibles.
You think universals exist as real and distinct entities, or only as mental constructs?
Ni puta idea.
So do I. So long.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
No, he probably knew. But that's the
Seguríssim.
sort of prank you only pull on someone you like.
You don't suppose he... Lambert? Really? I'm flattered.
Ui, Jennifer.
Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kednil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, Kedmil Foli. Gledev Dawn Ebtenid, Bondro Isne Iacus.
Les coneix.
Recognize the dialect?
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensevern. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Vaja, i ara què vols?
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
Sí, són molt pesats, en Ciri.
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
No. Vesemir figured sword work would be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod...
Then it's old. Very, very old.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
All is ready. We should gather the others and begin.
Pues go.
Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it?
Shit.
Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Ahí está que Lambert, per lo que nos ha contat, odia a Vesemir. Però mira, aquí Yennefer li ha dit li ha faltat una miquinya al respecte i ha dit, menos, saps? O sigui, el detesta, però és com més té amor-odi, saps? Per Vesemir. Al fi al cap és com si fos el pare d'ells.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that.
Sí, ara.
Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Bolo.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Pragmatic as ever.
Pobre
you
troll.
could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Perdona, però tinc quasi 20.000 d'or. Cabrona. I sense matar trolls, pràcticament. Pobrets.
Eskel, that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan? Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables, to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Mixing work and romance? Bad idea. Vampire could have caught you with your pants down.
Suppose so. But you look the way I do, you gotta grab every chance you can get.
Maybe you should wear a mask permanently.
And maybe you should wear a gag.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms.
Vaya
Went out
mezcla.
into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony from modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
No m'estranya.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies. And then, I found Yen.
We're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Se nota que no li cau bé Jennifer.
Long story.
Lambert.
I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been?
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Fill de puta! I davant de Jennifer, és que és un cabrón, loco. Estamos hablando sobre Uma.
We were talking about Uma, weren't we?
The night is young. Got time to talk about everything.
Cabronazo.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses.
Ala.
Only...
You'll fucking what?
A la prova dels bruixots, saps?
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Voràs la borratxera. Voràs la borratxera que s'agafaran estos tres. Hòstia, tot lo que han liquidat. I encara no han acabat, saps? Apa, cap a dins. Com són bruixots aguanten un munt l'alcohol, los cabrons. Una partida de cartes, per favor. A veure, primer parlarem una miqueta, no? Abans de fotre-li.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Que cabrón, és que és un cabrón, tio. Això va per Geralt i Yennefer, saps? Sí, li diré la veritat. He escollit a Triss, així que...
You can breathe easy. Yen and I, we're not a couple. and we won't ever be one.
Ah. Explains why the Sorceress Superior was so damn sick.
Lambert, drop it. Sorry, Geralt, that was, insensitive. We didn't know. You wanna talk about it?
Nope.
No. I want a drink.
Ahí está.
Definitely doable.
El New Game Plus escolliré a Yennefer. Aquí a Triss i al New Game Plus faré a Yennefer.
Colder and up an ice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
Hay que drenar al dragón, saps? Se refereix a la part de baix, va fer un riu.
Gotta say, I'm
La cara de content que té, Grau.
He's always been a wuss about the cold. Remember winter 15 years ago, when the snow stayed around until Bellatane?
Mm-hmm. Lambert sat by the fire, wrapped in a blanket. Cussed copiously every time it started to snow.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst
Està imitant a
Where
Vesemir.
did you dig up that bonnet? Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels. Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right.
Cabrón.
One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. Because without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body gaff.
És un cabron, Lambert, però és molt bo, és que és molt bo. Va, la partideta de cartes que ja toca.
How about a round of cards?
Why not? Playing for coin, though, right?
Per supost. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, unless you'd rather play strip Gwent.
Maybe I'd finally come to understand what women see in you.
Compare your trouser snakes later. Pouch is on the table. What's with him?
Don't worry about it.
Let's play.
Ahora vaig llevar la bruja de agua. Cos a cos, cos a cos. Vale. Asedio. Esto los deixaré perquè són cartes fortetes. Este també el podria llevar realment. Però va, és igual. Vale. Bueno. Espía, ¿eh? I un altre, l'ull. Menos mal que tenia dos senyuelos, saps? Vale, això vol dir que passarà. Tenia que vindre una moira. Quan ja en tenia una. Bon vampiro. Qué puto. Puto. Menos mal que no té cap quemadura, que si no me fotria aquí la borrada de punts a l'aire. Supera això. GG.
Good game, Geralt. Especially that move with the...
Eskel. He doesn't need any praise, just pour.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, I've never, and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs the shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus.
Geralt ho va fer, me penso al The Witcher 2. Bé. I és que el també.
How about that? Expected Geralt might have, but you? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
Esta també, perquè... I no sé si també va passar el The Witcher 2, això. I Geralt va agafar una cogorza de les grosses, però de les grosses, i se va despertar enmig d'allí del camp, o no sé d'on, en los calçotets només. Així que go. Lambert també.
Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
He tomado Fistek, saltado por la ventana un amante... Fistek és la droga, veure.
Taken Fistek.
És que LOL.
Really?
Once, with that succubus.
Right, men. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Tienes algún problema conmigo? No, no. Me caes bien. Ets un capullo, pero me caus bé.
Lambert, bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but I love you.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, you oaf.
Hola.
Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Not again. Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered. I wager.
Al rescate.
Men to the rescue.
M'encanta este joc, és que és brutal. La mare que el va parir, puto Lambert. És que és massa.
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
Mare meva. Les voltes que ha pegat Eskel per aquí, també saps?
Eskel, chop, chop.
Chop, chop.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here! Eskel! Eskel!
Eskel.
Hey, hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed a fight.
Jo crec que està dormint la mona, però bueno. S'ha pegat la hòstia aquí, no?
Think he hurt himself.
What's one scar, more or less, in his case?
Aha. Eskel's close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming.
Eskel, chop,
Mira,
chop.
la cabreta, la blanquita. Toma, nivell 24, per buscar un borratxo.
Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever faithful little bleeder.
Donen un munt d'experiència aquí, eh?
Eskel, wake up.
What happened?
La borratxera.
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. Oh, we don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
Puto Lambert. Eres un genio.
Lambert, you're a genius.
Of course I am. So, we inviting the lodge to our bash?
Fuck yeah! Summon the bitches!
Vaya tres, tu. Seguís el pla d'un borratxo, segur que te surt bé.
All right. How's this work?
Well, twist here, turn there, and you gotta say something in Elvish.
Sí, sí.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
Easy peasy, bro.
Hey, hang on. When this Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes. Let's dress up.
No me
Bags
jodas.
are over there.
What's this thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your bloomers.
Venga, go.
Stop whining, Eskel. Times you gotta squeeze into some
Frippery.
We don't tell a soul, understand? This stays here.
Ai, mare meva.
Sure brought a lot of crap. You'd think she was moving in.
Shh. You'll scare Geralt.
Ponte los pantalones de Jennifer, veuràs. Veuràs com vingui l'altre, veuràs. Ara estan. Loco. A veure. Yeah.
Yes, perfect. Like it was made for you.
Sure. As soon as I let it out a bit in the waist.
Stop talking. Get dressed. Not that one. Won't compliment your complexion.
No pega con el color de tu piel.
Damn, Eskel. You got an hourglass figure.
And you're an ass. Come on, go. Thing's tight as hell.
Oh, hostia, tú.
Now, I'll do the talking. You two fiddle with the crystals. Mil blood de toi. Hocus pocus abracadabra.
Pulques, pulques, abracadabra.
What is this? Who's that?
So sorry.
S'ha equivocat.
Guard! More paper, Excellency!
Pues papel!
No, you oaf. The lodge has come for me.
No estava cagant el tío. Vaya pinta los tres.
I trust you have an explanation.
Hostia.
For this. A very good one. Go to bed. Now.
Mare meva. Hòstia, quin far de riure. És un no parar, eh? Estos tres és que són... Ala, a dormir la mona. Ay, no hay lugar como el hogar. Y los colegas.
What a dream.
Sí que sueño, sí. Ah, pensava que anirien gabullumbos allí.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes. Don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Chop chop.
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations. Extrapolated some data. Ran simulations.
Meaning you guessed.
Los extractos.
Potion's ready.
Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel. Make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
Pues... Estaba.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock. Killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly?
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
Pobre. La està reventant, això.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table, then?
Geralt, next potion.
Listen, we should stop this.
Then Uma dies. Very painfully.
Yennefer's right.
Open the next valve.
Ho sento, Uma. Lo que n'hi ha. Pobret.
O-E-C-K, Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he...
Hala, un regalito.
Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags on it. I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No, the trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well.
Geralt, maybe you oughta...
Come now, Eskel. I shan't bite you. Just do it.
Puto Geralt va allí en los gallumbos sense pantalons.
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it. Or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake. I don't know. Tell me a story.
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
¿Qué tal followed a la
He's
silla?
awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery.
Never severe. Peniatad. Nevid. Severe. Kowal. Arriva. Endir.
Adiós, Manuel.
No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Kowal. Kowal. Kaniatad.
Nevid severe. Kowal, Kaniatad. Nevid. Arriva. Endir.
Geralt, the phylactery, open it.
Canitad. Taran Anadil. Dis.
Havelock?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. In hell. A sage.
El puto Avalok.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not. She's not safe. The hunt.
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Per invadir lliurement tots els mons. Per
Isle
això la
of
volen.
Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siren.
In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse. The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. It is a matter of time. They will detect.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't. No. You saw. Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but the
trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through. Do you understand?
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avila? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
No, ya que busca
We have a
apoyo.
choice. Besides delaying the inevitable,
Pretty boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avila to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
the boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf. And give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
I bueno, això és tot per avui. Ha estat un directe molt guapo, un capítol molt guapo. Pues no res, ha estat un plaer tornar-hi a jugar a este gran joc i fins a la pròxima, a continuar esta gran aventura. No res, gent. Fins aviat, a reveure, adeu-siau.